Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're back. We're back again. But this time it's not my hate watch. This time I'm hate watching, bro. Y'all had your fun yesterday. It's my time now. Hey, I have no dog in this fight. Hmm. But when the game is done, mm-mm-mm. Yee. Y'all had your fun yesterday. It sucks. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. It sucked. It sucked yesterday because I had my hopes done. I was done at halftime. I was like, yeah, this is it. This is it. This is it, bro. We're not coming back. Only for these guys to give you a little bit of hope, and then and then drop it, bro. Well, this time I ain't hoping for nothing. I'm gonna get someone, regardless. The team gotta lose, bro. One team gotta lose, and I'm gonna go on whichever team loses, bro. I don't even care. I don't want this to win or that to win. I just want to get on whoever loses, bro. uh, it's my time. Oh, Donnarumma, Donnarumma. I know who y'all going for though. But Dembele's on the bench. Looks like he's not 100%. No. Low-key a bit proud of me. I don't know. I don't really care who wins. I just want Inter to win it because it feels better when the team that knocked you out wins it. It's kind of like, all right, cool. You ended up winning. It's all right. But well, it's not all right, but it kind of takes a little bit out of this thing. But if another team like Arsenal wins it, oh my God, we're not hearing the end of it. If PSG wins it, we're not hearing the end of it with the Belly Ballon d'Or, bro. Because we're gonna get cooked for Dembele winning the Ballon d'Or, bro. Hold up. Okay, Martinelli. Not gonna lie. I know I did say I don't have a dog in this fight, but deep down, I low key want Arsenal to win. Nah, I sort of lose actually. Deep down, I want Arsenal to lose because we're not gonna hear the end of it. The perfect scenario for me would be Arsenal to lose and Inter to win in the final. That'd be perfect. If PSG wins, I don't have nothing against PSG, but I can't see Dembele with his smug face, winning the Ballon d'Or, bro. Nah. I can't have that, bro. Especially after he leaves my club. Ooh, what a save. Oh my God. Was weak foot too? Oh, I thought it was weak foot. I was about to say. Nah, that was a good save though. Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. Is he hurt? Ooh. Oh. Bro, why you? Y'all some racist cunts, bro. Just because I'm Ghanaian and I'm black, and he's black, we're both from the same country. Nah, that's wild, bro. You say you look like Partey. Bro, no, I don't. Oh, is Donnarumma done? Nah, this could be huge. If Donnarumma's done, oh, bro, Daniel looks like Donnarumma's done, bro. From that shot, probably hurt his hand or something. Yikes, bro. Why didn't Soma get hurt like this yesterday, bro? Like I don't wish for injuries, but like Soma could have, nah, he's gonna play, bro. He's not just gonna walk out. He's gonna play. He's gonna try to play. Nope. Corner FC. Let's see. The fuck is this setup, bro? It's always on some weird shit, and then they're gonna fucking score off of it. Oh, let's test the touch. Test the touch.
No respite for PSG at the minute. First 10 minutes, all Arsenal. They've got to get the edge of the box sorted for PSG. You see the Arsenal players lining
Yeah, what's that?
Party again. Defending well again. Odegaard well. Once more.
What's up, bro?
Back in by Party. Really important by Williams.
How's school? Yeah, you can move this. Bro, Dembele's not playing, bro.
He's not why.
Because he's hurt. He's not like 100%. He might come in though. He definitely is gonna come in.
It feels like it's the last thing, and it's not the first thing. They are going for it. Let's not forget that 3 weeks ago tonight, Arsenal were beating Real Madrid in the Bernabeu. They've actually won the last 4 Champions League games on the road. In Lisbon, Girona, and Eindhoven too. And Atletico and Liverpool have both beaten PSG here in this season's competition. Fighting Martinelli to run in behind Hakimi. Just about on the ball better.
Bro, that's not a foul, bro.
Free kick. Good decision.
Get up.
He was trying to con the referee there, just went down. You know what time this brings now? It's party time again. That's all right. Back on the launch.
Give me action.
Right by Saliba. Party winning a duel with Douay, but unable to force the ball into the penalty area. Joao Neves trying to tidy up. Just can't get started at all here, PSG. No, it's really good to mark off the ball as well. Saliba's the mark, the furthest man back and the screen. He's way into the PSG half and was even higher. That just allows Arsenal to press and press. That's what they lacked in the first 20 minutes last week. Now they've got it. They've got the shape to press. Well, they couldn't get the ball for 20, 30 minutes last week. 32% possession in the first half hour of the first leg, Arsenal. And most of the key stats were pretty even by the end of the 90 minutes in London. Mark Kelly, 49. He's the left back. He's dropping into the middle, but they're playing with two at the back mostly when they've got the ball. Just saying everyone else, you just dominate. Martinelli can have another run at Hakimi here. Inside his challenge well. That's Hakimi, who's become accustomed to spending most of his life in the opponent's half of the field. He's actually having to play as a right back tonight. And each throw-in conceded. Thomas Partey back into the equation. Was ahead of Killior. Marquinhos did just about enough to escape keeps it alive. There we go. Away by Odegaard, seized upon by Hakimi. Well, it's rugby now. PSG is they're getting drawn back into their own half. They're getting drawn back deep.
Yo, PSG sitting back. Oh, that's interesting. But they're baiting you in for that counter though. That looks off. That looks off. That was off now. Hey, you tripping.
Well, they're doing it in numbers. At the moment, they're just seeing this moment through, riding the storm that Arsenal have brought in this opening 15 minutes. That big loss of the weekend, a sure sign that their minds were on other things, this other thing. The recent form isn't good. PSG 3 defeats in the last 6. Arsenal without a win in 3, but neither is that form truly relevant because this semi-final has been eating up all of their attention. The 3 weeks quarter-final. Arsenal are unable to improvise. Rice just unable to keep it in. Miller is now swapped. Drifted Parker has come down to his right hand side. By the referee to a centre forward, or the nominal centre forward. That's a terrible ball by Nuno Mendes, Martinelli, Marino, and now Odegaard. He thought about a shot, he thought about playing Saka in, and he did neither in the end.
He's breezed by Partey, bro.
Got PSG up the field, virtually the first time. Well, the team is on the ball. Yeah, hold of the ball for PSG now. Just to get the game and calm it down a fraction. PSG getting a taste of what Arsenal had in the opening minutes last week. 31% possession for them. I hope. Okay. One pass is here. That kills the game. Just trying to clear their heads. Marquinhos fired into Australia. Now to Ziré Doué. Australia.
Bro. Kvaratskhelia, man.
He's not even a chance, really. Just conjures up something out of nothing and strikes the inside of David Ryan's post. The speed of the touch and the strike didn't give anybody a chance to get close. So quick with his feet. Almost perfect. Happy Barker. Last night's events in San Siro are going to take a bit of matching, but this has been a bubbling start to the second leg of the semi-final. It's good the same as you'll see. on a rumour at one end. The shots were about to say, no goalkeeper in the world could have got close to. Well, sometimes you just got to clap him in front. This would have been one. You say you give him half a yard, maybe even not even a yard. The ball is so tight that his feet.
That guy, that.
Serving across the goal. It feels like it's an eternity away from you. Second play. Tipple was just caught there. Goal. Pretty quiet. Had a few things let go so far, but that was a promising position for Arsenal. I think it's more so the position than anything else. More than the actual amount of contact there was. Doing Timber getting forwards again from right back. A lot of times just walking off the side of Saka, but a lot more about it.
Bro, this kid is nice.
Didn't have the better of him, but again the referee taking a pretty liberal view of contact. Saka can't quite believe it. I'm wondering why he would fall over in that position when he drew running into the penalty area.
Oh.
Yes, he's just trying to set up a base camp in this match. These cup ties are a battle of wills. Can you play the game that you want to play? And Arsenal have prevented PSG from doing that so far. See, absolutely nothing of Hakimi or Mendes getting forward. I just don't think they can right now. They're tucked in so tight to the back ball because of the advanced positions of the Arsenal midfield and fullbacks. Really steady in that midfield position that he takes up again. A real zip about Arsenal's passing this evening. The zip they've lacked in a lot of their attacking play of late.
Shoot. Well, why do I want Arsenal to win? I don't even want them to win. I just want to see goals.
Martinelli. The corner. You just wonder if that might have suited Odegaard's left foot rather better than Rice's. Shoot all day long. It's just that little flicker of confidence that's lacking in Odegaard's game. It was there to drive at the goal, to drive at the penalty area, and then to shoot. It was just void, second guessed himself, and it was gone. But Arsenal,
I'm so sleepy, boy.
It's one of their chosen specialist subjects.
If it's set piece, bro.
You've got the rumour is free again. You've got freedom in the 6-yard box to get out and play this ball. So way as far as Odegaard, although Doué feed into the punch, Marquinhos with a header. Luis Skelly keeping the attack alive. This is Bukayo Saka. Marino. Timber. Waste of a cross. It's been right from Arsenal. It's been really, really positive. The only negative you would say about them, again, they've had enough chances to score. Well, you've got to score against PSG when you're on top. How long you stay on top for, I don't know. Rice. Marino.
Oh, they gave it away. Do it for him. Ah, man. So, yeah, that was a bad ball from Saliba, bro.
Good afternoon.
Oh, welcome.
Follow me through you.
Casey?
Yeah, my friend is here. It's someone before you. Indomie.
Switch out.
They realise that Barkley's better at getting up and getting out.
Coutinho is so good.
They're happy to be in a deep position right now.
That's the ball.
Real hunger about Arsenal without the ball.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna have to take a nap after this game, but.
He just can't work out which one. He's looking around. Marino's tucking into midfield. Odegaard's then swapping around. Rice is moving beyond him. Again, Marino picking it up. They just can't find the Arsenal players and where to pick them up. That's what Dembele did to Arsenal so effectively last week. Martinelli. Odegaard to Luis Skelly.
That was a bad cross. Skelly. Bro, Mendes, get up, bro.
Paris Saint-Germain is a young Barcelona player on loan here 23, 24 years ago. Mikel Arteta's first year away from his home country, a year in which he shared a room on club trips with Ronaldinho, among others. You learn quickly in that kind of company. So it's a homecoming of sorts. A homecoming that's gone very well in every respect, apart from having anything to show for it. As a manager, what he does do, he builds in a very good mentality of us against the world. And that's such a good analogy for this evening here. Given away by Marquinhos, Luis Skelly ran into traffic. Fabian Ruiz. We've got men over here, PSG, as they're working well. Vitinha, terrific from Odegaard.
Nice.
Saka. He ran into Joao Neves. Game has got a little loose here. The PSG are just looking to settle this match down as they can. They had an opportunity to counter there, which they didn't want to take. To flag up against Desiree Doué. What you're going to do any movement there. We touched on it with Dembele. Really lacking the intelligence of when to go and where to go, how to get in all the positions in the channel. Right, his first touch was a little heavy and he caught Varascalio as a result. And it's going to be a yellow card for Declan Rice. He's certainly won the ball from the side, but very heavy challenge from behind from Declan Rice. It's just a poor touch. Nowhere near a simple decision for the manager, for the referee, sorry. His protest that he got the ball. It's a bit. Football is a bit. Well, Arsenal have a reputation for being good attacking set pieces, and a reputation for defending set pieces has gone downhill quite rapidly in recent times. They've conceded far too many goals in these kind of situations. The team has run over the ball. Need some advice from Varascalio. Vitinha takes. Party heads away. Fabian Ruiz.
Vamos.
Fabian Ruiz is good.
Que golazo, papá. Yes, she scored. Fabian Ruiz. It was a banger too.
Ruiz. And Paris Saint-Germain double their aggregate lead.
Yeah, bro. PSG's gonna win, bro. Unless Arsenal scores like, I mean, they need to score 2 to take it to extra time minimum. One touch. It should faked it to take a touch off the chest. Oh. Oh, it hits off. It's a slight deflection.
There's no question. Quality of the strike, quality of the movement, the intelligence of Fabian Ruiz. He knew he wasn't going to get the head up and just walk away. He can't quite believe it. The pressure they've been under in this first 20 minutes. Well, I tell you what I can't quite believe. 46 games in the Champions League for Napoli and Paris Saint-Germain. 1 goal. And you've just seen it.
Yeah, that's wild.
Fabian Ruiz is
PSG's up.
PSG, first ever in the Champions League. Oh, real quality. Real.
Oh. And then once it gets to the final, then Inter could do it for us. Sit right there, you know what I'm saying? Problem solved by elimination.
Got a mountain to climb now.
Bro, Arteta is not slick, bro. You see how he makes his players like warm up early on, right? But then Jorginho is like the second like coach. And the other end, if you've really deeped it, he's look. So they warm up right, and the opposing end, but then Jorginho is with them, but he's not warming up. He's just like literally standing there, and then just like coaching the guys in the other half, bro. Ooh, this could be it. A little bit wide. Oh, what a save!
Really stretched right. It's a good save, but no more than that.
Ah, good save, good save.
Well, it's a good save, but it's a massive moment. Slip from Arsenal.
It's too wide.
Just a little bit over here, but then get yourself out.
Oh, the Rice get onto that. Ooh, kind of put his foot in there.
Body slipped in the way. Just a foot off Bradley Barker. That was enough. Dewey will take the corner. I've seen that kind of corner kick work time and time again by teams all over the world. I've never seen him pull back in quite that amount of space. I'm sure what Coutinho was supposed to do with that. Good. But it's not that good. The best you could say is that all the pace was on it for him. It was upon him very, very quickly. Marino. But that's the nature of Paris Saint-Germain. It's a cross scoreline in so many ways for Arsenal, except that we know PSG can score goals like that. Paris Saint-Germain only scored one 10 minutes earlier. There's nothing lucky about the strike from Fabian Ruiz. It was a slight deflection, but I don't think it had any impact upon Ryan's ability to stop it.
Bro, it's making me sleepy, bro. Like, I want PSG to win, bro. And then Inter could do the the needful. But this game, Arsenal, man. But also, I'm also trying to see an interesting game, bro. If it's like this all the way till the end, bro, nah. I look on Arsenal, score 2 goals, look like they're back in the game. Boom, and then PSG scores again, Oof. Yeah.
Well, again, the instructions have come in, and it's the first contact and the second contact on the edge of the box that Arsenal are winning. Sorry, it's actually the first
Let's
time
pull
he's
the
done it
crap.
up front since the game in with them about 3 weeks ago, where he's now supposed to the goals and won the penalty. So, and certainly Kai Havertz's absence, he's probably Arsenal's best central striker at the moment. Yeah, maybe he scored goals as well in there, hasn't he? The return that he brought more than anyone expected. And he brought out. Martinelli pass on the back. You just see a couple of the Arsenal shirts now just starting to sag. The shoulders just going a bit. No matter what they are in the Champions League semi-final, and they do need to keep believing in something miraculous will happen here. Much as PSG deserved to win in London last week.
I'm actually sleeping, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm like falling asleep right
A
now.
good hour in the middle of that match where they didn't really threaten the Arsenal goal at all. They could have been 2-3 up after 20 minutes. But it's been a different story tonight. It was Arsenal who asked all the early questions, particularly of Donnarumma. He found answers. And after Barrett Scalia had hit an upright, Fabian Ruiz brought it in. His team is now going to find 2 goals in Paris to stay in the Champions League. I think the beginning of Villa Park the previous time, he really did get rocked in that, and they were rocking.
Bro, yeah, bro. Martinelli's not doing nothing on that right side. He was laughing at him too, bro. It's like this nigga, bro. Nah, yeah, but Saka doing his thing though. Was like, bro, like the way they transition. You see how they're like playing like a different setup compared to the first leg, bro. They kind of more like, okay, let them attack now. We're gonna sit and I hit on the break because PSG could do that. Bro, Kvaratskhelia, bro. That man is dangerous, bro. Like, bro, I have him in like my top 5 like deadliest wingers, bro. In terms of just like what he brings, bro. Like he can go left, right, tricky, can shoot, can dribble, can pass. It's like you don't know what's coming, bro. Oh, Arsenal on the break. If Arsenal could maybe get a goal, either from now or like early 10 minutes, they could make it interesting. But honestly, I don't see it, bro. He said Martinelli is top 5. That brother is Italian, bro. I see him, yeah, his work rate. He works hard defensively. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I guess he's Italian, bro. Martinelli, bro. That vet is not Brazilian, bro. Bro, he is not Brazilian, bro. I'm more Brazilian than Martinelli, bro. I'm more fluid on the ball than Martinelli. What are you talking about? And I'm black, bro. Okay, bro. Odegaard shoot, bro. I don't know why Odegaard does not like to shoot, bro. He gets into oh, he kind of got a Kimi right there. He always gets into positions like in and around the box, right? It's like okay, cool, touch, that might shoot. Because whenever he actually decides to shoot, it's a good shot. But I don't know why he doesn't shoot more, bro. Nah, bro, that was a bad pass, bro. What was that? They might even score one more. Might even score one more. They might even score. Ooh, it was went through, bro.
You feel that PSG survived that one again? That attack again, just by numbers alone, really. Not like it's sensible. They just happen to be in play because they've got that many players back. Feel that they're going to break away and get something as well.
Now, one player I've been impressed with this UCL though is Marquinhos, bro. Cause remember, like in the past, like couple years, I say PSG's, UCL runs, bro. If someone is gonna make a mistake, like whenever they get out, it's usually like a Donnarumma or a Marquinhos mistake that leads to a goal, bro. But this UCL, he's been solid, bro. He's been solid.
It's a rough guy, and I think that was line for the draw for the managers to patrol.
Hey, United plays tomorrow, bro. We doing a watch along for that or nah? Let me know. I don't know if I should do it for I should do for that. I mean, it looks like the tie is over, but like, hey, it'll be interesting though. He said, "Please don't watch." Bro, you're three up, bro. There's no way you choke that. But it's like, nah, because Bilbao doesn't even have their full team, bro. There's no way I choke that, bro. Bro, that if that happens, bro, oh my god, I don't see it though. But if they had like Nico, Iñaki, Vivian there, Sunset, if Sunset was maybe and the number seven, what's his name, bro? I forgot his name. Oh, he's good. Maybe, but I don't see a way y'all let them come back at home, bro. That would be crazy, bro. That would actually be crazy. Bro, Pacho solid too. Pacho. Nah, you're right, bro. It'll be interesting. I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna watch. I'll watch. I'll watch it. I might do a stream for it. But nah, ain't no way. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way y'all let them come back, bro. Like, I don't want to believe that, bro. I refuse to believe that. My bro, low key, United could like sneak into the UCL, bro, by finishing like 14, 15, bro. If they just win the Europa League, they're back in the UCL. And then the team that struggled the whole season, bro, you trying to get into the UCL, right? And then you miss out by let's say like a point. And then United gets into the UCL because they won the Europa League, bro. Nah, that's some sick stuff, bro. Nah, Arsenal's done, bro. I don't see a way. They're gonna have to score like they score like if they get a goal within 10 minutes, I think 10 15 minutes, maybe even that. Because the way PSG are playing right now, I just don't see a way, bro. Last Chelsea, yeah. To play, yeah, because Chelsea was supposed to play Europa, and then you guys won the FA Cup, so then you ended up taking the spot. Nah, that's sick, bro. That's sick, bro. But it makes the game like fun though and unpredictable, bro. Because you got to give those other competitions some type of like importance. You know what I'm saying? It's like okay, yeah. If you win this, you get into that. If you win the FA Cup and England gets another spot, then you take the Europa spot. So That's a good kind of motivation for the teams, bro. The fuck, Diddy? That look like Diddy, bro. Hey, who let Diddy into the stadium, bro? Am I tripping? Diddy, Obi Diddy. Eh? There's 11 men on, well, 22 men on the field, so you never know. Kivishka, Kavaraskelia. Kavaratskelia. Oh, fuck.
Towards Saka. Lino Mendes has misjudged it. It's Bukayo Saka. Behind Rice. PSG ride the luck a little bit, but find a clearance. He's got to go past him there, Clive. He beats it. If he's got to take another shot, he go by.
God damn, look at that pace.
Sparkler in behind Louis Skelly. Doué. 0-2-8. Blocked by Louis Skelly at some cost.
It's not a, wait. He can't stop it though. If it's not a head injury. Is it a head injury or no?
He doesn't know how serious it is. It's not as if Louis Skelly took his taking it. It's a heavy blow.
Oh yeah, it's a liver shot, but still, the rule says if it's not a headshot, the play continues, right? Well, it's not a head injury; that's a headshot. Bro, if I get hit in the stomach, I'm gonna lay down too. Then it did hurt though. It hurts. Liver shots, bro. Bro, I was saying this before. You peep how Arteta. It's not the first time I've seen him do this, right? Whenever they're playing, he makes his players start warming up, bro, at like the 15th, 20th minute, bro. But Jorginho always goes with them to that side, and whenever he does, like on the opposing side, they warm up over there. He's like the second coach, bro. Jorginho's not warming up. He's just standing there like coaching them in the other half, like the final third, bro. Every single time he does that. He thinks he's slick, bro. Jorginho's like his assistant, like off the field, bro, on the other side. But every single time I see him do that, so I'm like, bro, why you warming up on like the 15th minute, bro? You're not slick, bro. You're not slick. He's trying to get like an extra coach on the other side. Ooh. Oh. Play it. Okay, well. Or don't. Okay, yo.
Where are you? I'll feed it across. I'll put it in there. There's your man. That's your opponent, Hakimi. He's in the right place. Where are you? One more Thomas Partey throw for this first half. Hamilton had a Batina and extended by Donnarumma.
Yeah, first half's done, bro. I'm lucky about to take a nap during the first half, bro. I'm not gonna lie. During the halftime, I might have to take a little nap, bro. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, we talked a lot about the first goal here tonight, didn't we, before the game? And it could easily have been an Arsenal goal.
Bro, time's up, bro. Blow that shit, bro. Pause. Good half. Yeah, bro. That bed is calling me right now, bro. Wake me up when they're back, bro. I'm gonna do like a 15-minute nap. Perfect, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm so sleepy, bro. Oh, look at that split. Perfect, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm so sad, bro.
But you can just see all of a sudden the speed that PSG can go forward and still Martinelli get some joy in the first half up against the King. Well, he's got to get it right, he's got to get it spot on, he can win an attacking sense because he's so exposed.
TP.
Furious skipper in the forward position. Saka supporting him on this occasion. The scariest work rate again. Really short ball at the back end, his hands dirty and helping out at the goal play. No, he did fantastic getting back and he needed to. Bruno Mendes looked shaky at times. It's an interesting one off the ball as well. We're getting up high as we saw in the first half, but Hakimi stepping out of the back line into midfield in defence as well as attack. At the top, he swings top right, Hakimi steps inside, and Marquinhos just goes wide. There's another little tactical switch there, PSG. Saka out before by Nuno Mendes, he's punching now, but again, the referee had a good view. Still nothing wrong, but Saka's still down. There's a bit of concern here for Paris Saka. Problem. He's got a real problem here. That's an all good one. Saka. Hope for a referee who tries to give the game a chance. I did think that Felix Mara's race on a couple of occasions tonight when there were clear fouls. Interesting one with Dembele, isn't it? A rapturous applause. Warm-up, you're thinking, the longer the game goes on like this, is it worth the risk? Clearly not 100% because he would have started. Played 70 minutes last week before feeling that quite happy. He hadn't been back in training since Monday. Hamstring injury is not something you run off. Quite the opposite. Deep rest. He did well initially. He did very well. Due just blocking his pass again. Timber sliding in. Little rash that one. Due coming down. Signature agrees because he flicked as much as anything in the past. He's done the hard work. You see him slip in there rather than trying to sliding lunging. A similar area to where Arsenal conceded the goal in the first half. On the free kick that was headed down to Fabio Ruiz. In fairness to David Raya, having watched that shot from Fabio Ruiz over and over again during the break, the initial deflection from Saliba was been quite significant. It might have had a telling impact on whether it was going to find its target or not. Continue with the free kick. The impact is forward. It's not there. Defensive natural left foot. Marino's natural left foot. This is now a bit there. You can see Hakimi stepping into midfield. It gives them the extra option on Marino. Hakimi and Marino right at the top of the screen on the right hand side. He's basically man marking him now. He's saying, look, wherever you're going, I'm going with you because he was that much of a problem in the first half.
Oh, boring ass game, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
He's the kind of defender who likes to get forward. Maybe think about Marquinhos, you know, he's played twice as many games in the Champions League as anyone on the field. Despite the fact that Paris Saint-Germain have been regulars in the competition 13 consecutive seasons in the knockout stages, there's relatively little Champions League experience in their ranks because it is such a young and rebuilt team. Well, there's one thing about Mark has lost it here. Going to have to take some chances like that. Sorry, carry on, Rob. There's one thing about having experience, but there's having bad experience as well, and the history of PSG and the way that they have been beaten in the semi-finals. This is what Nuno Mendes wants to run. Fantastic break forward. He's trying to pass it beyond right, but can't get well beyond his toes. He did well to open up. Dewey looking. Hakimi was free and arriving on the edge of the box. If he just had a little bit of patience and awareness, a bit more awareness, but it's target tight in there. Yeah, the point you're making, this is a fourth semi-final in 6 years for Paris, but only the second for this PSG. It is that relative lack of experience. It's maybe not such a bad thing given the haunting nature of too many of the club's experiences at the sharp end of the competition. I mean, last year was bad enough, spoiled by the frame of the Dortmund goal 6 times during the course of their exit at this stage. And the second of this team went through that soul-destroying defeat. It's a great big Barcelona. Looking forward. Vitinha, quite sure he was trying to lift that into it, but it's perfect for Timber. The chest down for Ryan. Oh, the game's getting strange now. And it's suited PSG, just feeling that Arsenal's legs aren't quite there. That wins a free kick though. The more that they risk it, the more they go forward, Arsenal. Desperate they become. I'm sure it's part of the Arsenal game plan tonight to try to summon up images of those bad dreams that PSG have had, the infamous meltdowns against Real Madrid, Manchester United and Barcelona in the recent past. Luis Enrique's Barcelona in 2017. I've got to ask the question, haven't you? I think the only way to do that is by scoring, and that's been elusive so far. Winning on the header. Puts it high towards Marino and Kibio. Barcelona held up by Luis Skelly. Unfairly, it's a yellow card for the teenage fullback. Yeah, this is, I think, where Arsenal's problems lie now, is that break. Skelly with the ball out, and Skelly just getting that muscle out. Caught by Barcelona, and if he falls out, one of them's going to hurt Arsenal at some point. This is the 26th senior game of his career. That's for Arsenal and England. 26 senior games. Here he is playing in the Champions League semi-final. I'm not looking out of place. It's been an extraordinary journey that he's been on the last few months. Vitinha going on a journey of his own. What a journey! Well, eventually reared up and set up kindly for Ryan. Oh, he's just received a standing ovation within the stadium for his bit of skill. It's incredible. You're never quite sure which way he's going. I'm not sure he does, but it's brilliant. He was getting away for MVP after the first leg, but later that evening he posted a picture on his Instagram account sitting down next to Donnarumma, and he put underneath it the real MVP. There's a togetherness, team spirit about this one. Saka trying to break it. And then just defended well enough there. Corner though. Another rare opportunity for Saka, and getting on the right foot and shooting is a good idea, but I just feel such as a few times he's getting one-on-one versus Nuno Mendes. He's got to go after him, he's got to try and take him on, even if it doesn't come off. Saka with the corner. Beckham's the crossbar, and Donnarumma's the tallest person in there. Well, there's one way of doing it, shoot from the corner. He's under pressure and he deals with it well. Saka again, working the same space again. Donnarumma not afforded too much space. I don't think anybody touched that. Goal kick didn't. So it's a really, really good corner. Just needed a bigger touch. And one of the biggest players, but with the header. So crowded, so compacted that Donnarumma knows he's got the responsibility that he's got to come. He's got to help his teammates. Because he did enough there, Donnarumma. In the first one, in the second one, I said that. In the second one, I think he's doing as much as he can. Because if he stands and waits on his line, he's in the lap of the gods. But to calm him amongst all those bodies, it's a nigh on impossible task. There's an international coach. That was my excuse.
You can reach out, but you can catch it and punch it. The other guy's it's easy.
Players now for both. This is Marino. Marino. Possibly there by Sancho. Like a foul, and it has been given. Another opportunity for Arsenal. Cheap one. Let's just see Saka again. Anybody but Nuno Mendes is going out there. Anybody, Nuno Mendes drifting back inside. He just realised they don't want him one-on-one. Another test for Donnarumma because the left football side is in towards him. And you can see the PSG line behind you as well. Really, really deep. Very much on top of Donnarumma. There's our text. Donnarumma pushes again. Fabio Ruiz brings it away. Likes winning it from Due. Vertical. Arsenal building up ahead of steam once more. Starting to run out of time, but still having a lot of the game. And they're knocking on the door, I think. Huffing and puffing really more than anything. Factoring around with a long throw to try and knock the door down. Towards Marino, it's headed away by Due. Martin gets it back. This is Thomas Partey. He's trying to square it in front of his own left foot. Odegaard. Saliba. Then over beyond the last defender. One of them, Marino. And then we try to play it Martinelli, who's thinking he would cross. Very nice problem for Arsenal. Two instances. Thomas Partey really good up until the final ball, and then Marino just the wrong decision and the wrong execution. And the minutes are slowly ticking by for Arsenal. In terms of attacking options, the Emperor Trossard's on the bench, Raheem Sterling. Ethan Waneri, who was only 18 last month. Trossard has looked void of confidence at the weekend in the defeat to Bournemouth. Raheem Sterling has been void of confidence since he signed. Really, and it's who's on the pitch. You're thinking he's going to have to do something. It tipped his right hand was interesting, and that particular aerial duel is a little knuckle punch at the back of Kvaratskhelia neck. He goes across again. He's the one constant in the last decade for Paris Saint-Germain. He's 31 next week. He's been here since the summer of 2013. Marquinhos. Party takes. PSG get ahead to it once more. Douay looking to dribble his way out of trouble, runs into Erdegaard. Forward by Fabio Marie. One for Barton in the chase. Saliba had a start on it and then lost it. And he's got a free kick. Oh, a reprieve for Saliba there. He was in trouble. Rice has gone on. He's found a cross just over the head of Saka. Wonderful play again by Declan Rice. Really forces the issue every time he gets the ball. Saka goes for glory and it's another marvellous save by Donnarumma. It was the element of surprise as much as anything. He moved his feet quickly, got his fingertips to it. It's the usual from Donnarumma. It's spectacular, isn't it? And it is the feet. So sharp. Just to give him that little bit of time to get across and then just watching his feet in, the movement and the extra power that gives you into the dive. That was all of everything from Donnarumma. He breaks your heart time and time again. Rice with the corner. Partey is there. Saka. Now was he caught there by Kvaratskhelia and notices the referee. PSG break. He moves the review. Hakimi. Two up with him. Douay. Hakimi. And they're trying to catch Raya out. That's shot the ball. Raya, that took a hit. That took a deflection. End to end now. I don't think there was anything in the field from Saka really. Or frustration. He's been hounded out of it. We were both at the Emirates in October when Paris Saint-Germain came for a league stage game. Now, part of my research, I was watching attacks of PSG, and Donnarumma was under pressure back in October. He was making mistakes. He was seen as the weak link in the team. Some things change. I suppose that's the life of a goalkeeper. Martinelli, Saka trying his luck on the left. It's always been there, sort of big moments, Italy and PSG. Saka. Cricket has been already given. Oh, now, I just wonder if this is a penalty kill that we were talking about a couple of minutes ago. It seems extraordinary that it's taken this long for a VAR check, but the referee is now going to the monitor. I wouldn't be surprised if Arsenal awarded a penalty here. They got waved away initially, waved away again, and the game went on, and no notice. Oh, I say, no, it's at the other end. It's a handball for Hakimi shot. Well, he's not even looking at it. I know his arm's away from his body, but he's not even looking at it, Lewis Skelly. Oh, this is a penalty. I mean, the referee almost apologetic in the way he gives the decision. It's a shot on target, and for away from guidelines, it becomes a lower bar of tolerance, and therefore becomes a penalty. He's almost saying to Erdegaard, what can I do? It does hit his arm, it is on target, therefore it's a penalty. I don't think that's good in the English Premier League, and I think that's probably what really riles Arsenal. I think there's a different interpretation in the domestic league. Yeah, well, no one saw that. Not even the referee. We thought it was on one end for Saka, it's at the other. I think out of the 22 players on the pitch, I don't think anyone would like this to be given against them. But it's huge in the context of the game. PSG have taken 16 penalties this season. How many do they think they scored? I know the last person to miss one. Yeah, missed one since Kylian Mbappe left. He was hopeless. No, they haven't missed all season. They've won a couple of shootouts, including the round of 16 at Liverpool in those 16. Coutinho is 5 out of 5, and he's for Canada. David Ryan made a wonderful save in Arsenal's opening Champions League game at Atalanta back in September from Matteo Retegui, who's missed nothing since then. Vitinha is a little walk. Oh, he's almost a crawl near the ball, and David Raya likes to go early, so it's going to take everything of David Raya's composure just to stand and wait and to give himself any chance to save it. If you like a cheeky penalty taker, you'll enjoy this. This is sporting psychology, as he said. Arsenal make a couple of changes. Ricardo Calafiori and Leandro Trossard are coming on for Miles Lewis Skelly and for Gabriel Martinelli. Calafiori's first appearance in 2 months. Vitinha for Paris Saint-Germain against David Raya of Arsenal. Vitinha! He tried to stalk him, tried to tempt him to make the first move, and then yet just throws the penalty, as he does usually. And Ryan was having none of it, could say, and Arsenal are still in the semi-final. Brilliant composure. And it keeps him in the side. He knew what Vitinha was going to do, and he knew he just had to stand and wait, but to get that momentum into a dive from a standing start is fantastic from David Raya. Well, here comes this man Dembele, who was adapted his game because tightening in his hamstring muscle. He swept home the first goal of the semi-final a week ago in London, and who will come on now for Bradley Barcola. Arsenal still have a corner kick to defend. I think there's some rough justice in that save because I think it's a very, very hard penalty award. Dewey with the corner. Arsenal deal with it. Vitinha. Dembele's first involvement. I think Dembele goes to the centre forward. Which will bring Dewey out onto the right hand side. Keeps Taylor on the left. But interesting one for me is Calafiori. There's a second option for Arsenal. He loves to get forward and he loves to score goals. So there's something there for Arsenal. Another goal player. Yeah. Cross up. Headed to Rice. Laid up to Marino. Here comes Calafiori. Immediately bursting into the PSG penalty area. Dewey on the counter. Makini. Dewey. Slipped out of his grasp. Put away by Saliba. Cross up. Still operate. It's left hand side. Saka. There's one ball here and then there's momentarily Vitinha's now providing some cover. Vitinha wasn't it? Just recognise who it was on his team and who it was on the opposition. And it wasn't an option, it just couldn't happen. Really good work rate. Expect this to open up now, because Arsenal should have to go for it. With Calafiori on the pitch, he's just going to stay up at the time. Expected. No goal as yet for Arsenal. Half is lost that one. Here's a key. Paris Saint-Germain are heading to the Champions League final. They have not been at their brilliant best tonight, but they have brilliant players who are capable of brilliant moments. Match winners all over the team. That's their right back. Ashraf Hakimi. Just fired in. Their second of the night. Their third of the tie. another slip. This time it's Thomas Partey, calls on the ball. All Hakimi's doing. The willingness to get up the pitch and keep going and keep driving forward, and then the composure of the top. Get it round Kivior. It's a perfect finish for PSG. It's a perfect night for PSG. They start to dream of music. Start of finishing we've seen from Hakimi and Nuno Mendes in this Champions League run. That's his third in the Champions League this season. Second for the season, Hakimi. And chance creation stats are sensational too. Lucas Hernandez coming on for Desiree Dewey is the defender for an attacker. Nuno Mendes will push forward in front of Lucas Hernandez. That might be the last of Hakimi's attacking for tonight. And just still the job he's done now. 17 minutes to go. Arsenal are getting tired, and you saw the bodies just wilting. Not to say that the penalty was important. It was really easy to go off from there and didn't manage it. One Champions League semi-final that PSG have won was 5 years ago. In very different circumstances, they beat RB Leipzig 3-0 in a one-off game in an empty stadium in Lisbon. 2020 in the COVID season. And the last 3 rounds were completed in 10 days in Portugal under pandemic protocols. You can't compare that semi-final with this one. PSG players in that team are playing in a bubble tonight. They're playing in front of fans who've never had the chance to truly celebrate reaching a final. They will celebrate it this evening. The time just started. The flags are out. The flares are out. It's still going on, but I'm not sure they're bothered. A triumphal mood inside Parker Farms. Then Dembele's goal a week ago, added to by Fabian Ruiz in the first half, and now Achraf Hakimi in the second. And even in this era of crazy semi-finals, Paris Saint-Germain have 1 foot and 3 toes in Munich. And a final against Inter Milan. They've never faced Inter Milan in any competitive game before. PSG versus Inter has never happened. It's got to happen. Trossard, no foul. Would like to go on. And here's Saka! Bukayo Saka! Well, that's one back for Arsenal. Trossard, given the benefit of the doubt, was allowed to cross it. And Bukayo Saka has turned it in. Arsenal need 2 more. What was I saying about crazy semi-finals? Dare they dream? Trossard gets them. No muscles, Marquinhos. Finally, Donnarumma's beaten. My uncle, my cookie managed to get it past him. He needed a deflection. No real foul in there for me. It's an arm across the arm, and that's about it. Broken fortune about the finish, but a little bit of impetus for Arsenal, a little bit of something. He's scored 6 times in the 9 Champions League games and he's played this season. Could have been separated, that big penalty in the third of the house, straight into Thibaut Courtois' right hand. He scored against PSG back in October. He scored against them tonight, but is it too late? Well, 15 minutes or so left to play. Rice. Marino. Towards Saka again. Just couldn't quite get a touch on it. Donnarumma very unhappy with whoever allowed the cross to happen. Oh, just allowing it. They just back it up now. PSG, they've stopped. You saw Marino, Trossard and Rice over on that left-hand side and nothing to oppose them. Champions League semi-finals do have a habit of producing big finishes. There's Two late goals for the substitute Hoffenheim that turned defeat into triumph of Real Madrid against Bayern a year ago. Rodrigo did much the same for Real against Manchester City 3 years ago. It's not just a Real thing. In 2019, both Liverpool and Tottenham were 3 goals down on aggregate and found a way through. Crazy climaxes, unforgettable semi-finals. We saw another one last night. Arsenal were 3 down a moment ago. They're 2 down now. Marquinhos this time. It's a terrible pass to Achraf Hakimi. This is Erdegaard. Kind of smuggling back to Rice. Maybe a little too intricate from the Arsenal captain. One or two rows from Wrangling now. Here's Steve Graves. And if Mike Timber's a good one, Pacho away. Anywhere will do for PSG all of a sudden. Party. Kibio. Saliba. Marino. Out to Trossard. Saliba. Trossard. Fed into Calafiori. Saka's there! Oh, what a chance! What a chance! Donnarumma couldn't cut it out. Saka couldn't convert. Well, it's an open goal. He cleaned it over. That was a game for Arsenal. It would have been on the ropes. PSG with that knowing it. Yes, there's a little kick off the turn. Yes, Donnarumma started past it, but it can't ask for a better chance than that. I'm not sure it was exactly steady PSG nerves. The fact that he missed it, but Arsenal had a chance to move within one there. What an opportunity. The clearest chance they created tonight. Partey. Saka challenging Lucas Hernandez. Marino's brought it on to Rice. Came off the shin of Partey. Arsenal get it back though. Timber. Sprawling challenge by Nuno Mendes. Referee says play on. Kvaratskhelia. He's motoring forward again. Kvaratskhelia might go it alone. Step plays in Fabian Ruiz. Dembele! Hit off as much as anything by Raya. Dembele. Fernandez has just caught that by Marino. I think PSG has slowly woken up. I think their attackers have realised that they can't trust their defenders to keep this up, so they're going to have to score another just to put this to bed. It's how they do it. I mean, you just wonder if it's something in the DNA of the place. I mean, it's not as if it's in the same faces each time. Thiago Silva and Edinson Cavani and Marco Verratti are in Unai Emery's team that troubled in Barcelona, Mauro Montana. Then when Manchester United ambushed them here 2 years later, Mbappe and Di Maria had commenced the side. Dani Alves was a Paris player that night. When Real Madrid overcame the odds to beat them in the last 16 3 years ago, PSG's top 3 was Messi, Mbappe and Neymar. They've all been through it here. And the new PSG have almost gone through it themselves. After Bukayo Saka's miss. The king is going to smash this. Very scientific, but I think Ryan probably had it covered. Actually, a list of players who've been through it before PSG, but these fans will be the same fans. The nerves if another goal goes in. They'll remember the history, they'll have seen it before. Saka, Marino, Rice, borderline offside. No flag for now. Timber, Rice, Saliba, Partey, Erdegaard. Rice couldn't quite reclaim it. Then Mendes brings it away. Chip forward towards Barrett Australia. The king is going to get on the end of it. But then White is about to come on for Arsenal. He's been nursing a knee injury for much of the season. During temperatures, run out of gas, but it's another tall player for Arsenal coming up. Push that by Odegaard. PSG has kind of looked calm as Coutinho was just before he failed to save. He hasn't had all the bells and whistles that San Siro gave us last night, but it's been another gripping semi-final one way and another. On the face of it, you look at the numbers that matter, just over 6 minutes left to play, a 2-goal lead for PSG. No problem, except they're in a different mindset now than they were 10 minutes ago. Fear itself, really, more so than actually conceding another one. You think, well, you can still see that through. It's not that. Plus, I put him Martinez under pressure. Captain dealt with it very well, that pressure. Found a way through Saliba to Hashimi. A pull back to Barrett Scalia. Hashimi would have been offside. So lucky Barrett Scalia. Saliba stuck with it. Barrett Scalia just wants it back. Actually pulled over. Well, goal has been given. Barrett Scalia taking the law into his own hands. He's not got right in there, but he's doing a good job for his side, not just holding the ball up, but this as well, delaying the game. They said the yellow card. It's from a different end of Europe. It comes to a place called Tbilisi in Georgia in the old Soviet Union. It's the last boat way east to Tbilisi. It's east of Iraq. It's east of Jeddah. That's his homeland. Different environment, culture.
Bro, I'm sleeping, bro. Whoa. The hell's going on, bro? I might go sleep, bro. Go to sleep, bro.